Hello, today I'm going to go over how to multiply using the distributive property, but to actually set it up vertically. So these last couple of days, we've been using the distributive property to multiply horizontally. So let me show you. So 5 times 476, we go across this way. And then we end up with partial products that we add and get the answer. But today, we are going to not write it horizontally. We are going to write it vertically, going up and down this way. So I'm going to show you how to do this example problem using the steps from today. So for example, 8 times 435, if we had to do an array or use a multiplication chart, that would almost be impossible. So it's so much easier to break it apart, multiply each part, and then put it back together. So just doing a little bit at a time makes it easier to multiply large numbers this way. So 8 times 435, to write it vertically, we're going to first copy the problem vertically with the multi-digit on top. So 8 is just 1, 435 is multi-digit, so that's where we're going to type 435, and then 8 on the bottom. Okay, so let me show you. So think of it as a multiplication problem, a regular multiplication problem. So we write it that way. Then step 2, we're going to write down all the partial products under the problem. So here, I'm going to put all the partial products, but it's really hard to just do that off of the top of my head. So I would do it on a whiteboard or on scratch paper, whatever you have. So let me show you my Jamboard. So I have 8 times 435. Let's pretend this looks good, okay? So to come up with partial products, I can do the rectangle that we've done before. I put 8 on the side and do expanded form. So I do 400 plus 30 plus 5. And we did this about a week ago. Let me fix that 3 so it looks a little bit better. And we draw lines going down from the plus sign like that. And we multiply the digit on the left with the number on top using the zero trick, multiplying by multiples of 10. So we have 8 times 400. Let me change my color. 8 times 4 is 32. And I have 2 zeros, so 1, 2. So I'm going to put 2 here. So I have 3,200. 8 times 30, I'm going to do 8 times 3. That's 24. And attach a 0 at the end. So I have 240. And 8 times 5 is 40. So these 3 parts are part of my product. They're part of my answer. So this is called partial products. So these red things here, these red numbers here, I'm going to write that onto the problem. So this is what you would do on your whiteboard. So 3,200, 240, and 40. So let me show you. So in the box, I'm going to type 3,200, 240, and 40. So these 3 partial products, what I have here, I'm going to be adding these. This is why I have a plus sign right here. And so step 3, I'm going to add the partial products. So I'm going to add 3,200, 240, and 40. And make sure that the numbers are lined up to the right. I know it looks kind of funny, but just type it the way it is, and it should come in towards the right side. So we have 3,200, 240, and 40. So I'm going to add them here. Let me do a different color. Okay. So 3,200. It's really hard to do it. Do the numbers on the mouse. 3,200 plus 240 and 40. Then I'm going to add all those together. 0 plus 0 plus 0 is 0. 0 plus 4 is 8. 2 plus 2 is 4. And 3 plus nothing is 3. So I have 3,480. So that's what I'm going to type in my answer box. Let me make sure. 3,480. And I don't need to put a comma. So if you look on the sides, it tells you copy the problem here. So 435 times 8, but I put 435 on top. Type the partial products here. And the way I get the partial products, I can use a whiteboard or scratch paper to come up with the partial products like this, these red ones. And then step 3, I'm going to add the partial products. And you can add from right here if you'd like. But what I did it on my whiteboard. And I added them and I got 3,480. And that's what I put there. So this is what you're going to do for today. And we're going to be practicing multiplying using the distributive property, but vertically. So writing it down this way.